Om Shanti and a very good morning, Divine Family. Today, Manoj Pai is supposed to read the Murli, but he has some internet problem and he's unable to join. So I will take up the part 2 Murli. So we'll read from where he left yesterday. So let me share the screen. Just a minute. Okay, yeah, so we started reading this Murli, dated 19th 03, that is March 1988. The title is Methods to Bring About Entertainment in Remembrance. Right, so Baba is giving us all these murlis for us to get engaged with the different thoughts and different ways that we remember Baba, right? So different murlis, Baba will give different analogy and different methods and different ideas and different. It's the same knowledge, but again, different ways Baba is giving us because uh, Baba would like to see us, spending time with it. We entertain ourselves with this knowledge, in remembering Baba. So we'll start from here, where Manoj Bhai left yesterday. Okay, so um, knowledge is entertaining, and entertaining experience will automatically chase away laziness. So Baba says knowledge is entertaining, right? So when we if we do the same thing every day, it's boring, right? So mind always needs something new. So Baba says this knowledge, right? It's entertaining, and entertaining experience will automatically chase away laziness, right? So if you do the same thing, we'll also fall sleep, right? So when we do something new, then we are always entertaining the self, and that's how we can keep ourselves energetic doing that, right? So some say normally sleep wouldn't come, but when I sit in yoga, I feel sleepy. Why does it happen? So somebody complained this to Baba, and then Baba says that, normally sleep wouldn't come, right? Some doesn't sleep, but when they sit in yoga, I feel sleepy. Why does this happen? It is not that you are tired, but that you don't set your intellect on its seat in an entertaining and natural way. Okay, so that's the reason. So Baba says, it's not that you are tired, but that you don't set your intellect on its seat in an entertaining or a natural way. So don't just set it in one way, but set it in various ways. If the same thing is used in a variety of ways, when it is transformed, your heart becomes happy, right? So we can't always think about point of light, right? Going to Parandam and seeing ourselves there as a dot, right? So that doing that every day, it's boring, and of course you will sleep when you are doing that yoga every day. So Baba is giving us different ideas, different methods. If the same thing is used in a variety, so variety of ways, when it is transformed, your heart becomes happy. So okay, no matter how delicious something may be, if you keep eating that same thing again and again, right? Or if you keep looking at the same thing again and again, what would happen? Similarly, be the seed form. Okay, sometimes experience the form of lighthouse, sometimes a might house, sometimes be a seed on top of the tree, sometimes stand on top of the world cycle and give power to everyone. So Baba is giving different ideas. Okay, so what Baba says, sometimes you become the seed form, sometimes you experience lighthouse, might house, and sometimes you stand on the top of the tree world cycle on the globe, right? This is all different experience, right? Experience the different titles that you have been received in different ways each day. Sometimes experience the form I, the jewel of Baba's eye. I am merged in the Father's eyes. Sometimes be the jewel on the forehead. Sometimes be seated on the heart throne. Sometimes, okay, experience the different forms. Okay, let there be variety and you will be entertained. Okay, so the whole purpose of these different Murlis is Baba's entertaining us in different ways. Bab Dada gives you a variety of titles every day in the Murli. Why does he do this? So that you can set yourself on those seats. Just simply check this from time to time. You have heard before how you forget this and how after 6 or 8 hours have gone by, right? You then think about this, right? You then think about it. That is why you become unhappy that half the day has already gone. Let this become a natural practice, for only then will you become bestowers of the love, bestowers of success, and be able to benefit all the souls of the world. Do you understand? Acha. Today, today is the day for the Madhuban residents. Now, Baba, in this paragraph, Baba is talking about the Madhuban residents. So, Baba is praising them. Okay, so let's hear from Baba. Today is the day for the Madhuban residents. It is good that the double foreigners have given you a chance out of their time because they are happy to see the Madhuban residents. The Madhuban resident says, don't praise us. We have heard a great deal of praise. Hearing your praise, you're becoming great because that praise then becomes a shield. Just as on a battlefield, a shield is a means of safety. So this praise reminds you of how great you are. Madhuban is not just Madhuban, but Madhuban is a world stage. To live in Madhuban means to live on the world stage. So Madhuban is what Baba says is the world stage. Okay, so Madhuban Nivas is right. They are praised a great deal, and now they say don't praise. Okay, so to live in Madhuban means to live on the world stage. Okay, so those who are on a stage pay so much attention, right? So when, especially when you're stage performing any show, right, or giving a talk, you will give special attention, right? So they are, so Madhavan Nivasis are also like that. They are on the world stage. Everybody is looking at them. All Brahmins are looking at them. All senders everywhere, right? Copy Madhavan. So those who are on a stage pay so much attention in an ordinary way, wherever people may be staying, they wouldn't pay such attention. However, when someone goes on onto a stage at all times, in every action there would be that much attention paid, right? So right. So I think Janki Dadi also used to say, right, consider that you are on a stage and that the whole world is watching. I think Mama said this to Janki Dadi, and Janki Dadi used that to make intense effort. So when you know that everybody is watching you, you're going to put extra, right? You will pay extra attention to take care of what you're doing. In every action, there will be special attention. Right. So there would be that much attention paid. Madhuban is a world stage. Baba again says Madhuban is its stage. world stage, the vision of souls everywhere is on Madhuban. In any case, everyone's attention is always focused on the stage. So the residents of Madhuban are the ones who are constantly stable on a world stage. As well as that, Madhuban is also a unique dome. As well as that, Madhuban is also a unique dome. The slightest sound made in this dome echoes, right? Yeah, so that's the speciality of a dome, right? So you make a sound, it goes all around and comes back, echoing. So the slightest sound made in this dome echoes. Okay, Madhuban is such a unique dome that the slightest sound in Madhuban reaches the whole world. Nowadays, they have such memorial places in name only where if you touch one wall or make a sound against one wall, there will be a triple effect on 10 walls, right? And it will sound like someone tapping onto tapping on that same wall, right? So there are so many pillars like that. Even in I've seen so many places such pillars. You hit one pillar and all other pillars um, you keep your ear, you keep your ear, you will see the same sound coming, echoing. Okay, so Baba is saying nowadays they have such memorial places, right? I think in Madurai also there is some temple like that. Okay, where if you touch one wall or make a sound against one wall, there will be a triple effect on 10 walls, and it will sound like someone tapping on that same wall. So Madhuban is such a unique dome that it sounds not only reaches Madhuban but spreads in all directions. It spreads in such a way that those living in Madhuban would not even be aware of it. Okay, so Madhuban Nivasis are not aware of it, but it reaches in all direction. It spreads in all direction because everybody copies Madhuban, right? So this is its uniqueness, and this is why it spreads everywhere outside. Therefore, never think that whatever has happened here is just here, or or that whatever is seen here is seen only here. It is spoken only here. No, right? So whatever is happening in Madhuban, it is not only staying there; it is going out. Right? It is not staying there alone; it's going out. So, however, the sound reaches the world at the speed of the wind because everyone's vision and intellect is always focused on Madhuban and Bap Dada of Madhuban. So everybody's intellect and vision is focused on Madhuban and also Bap Dada of Madhuban. The father of Madhuban is in your vision. Therefore, Madhuban would also be in your vision, would it not? If Baba of Madhuban is here, Madhuban must also be here. There isn't just Baba in Madhuban, there are also the children. It's not only Baba in Madhuban, but there are also the children. So the residents of Madhuban are automatically in everyone's vision. Ask any Brahmin, no matter how far away they live, what it is they remember Madhuban. Right? That is true, right? Any Brahmin you ask, right? No matter how far they live, so, what does they remember? They remember Madhuban and of course Baba of Madhuban. The residents of Madhuban have so much importance. Do you understand? Acha. Uh, to all those everywhere who maintain zeal and enthusiasm for doing service. Now, Baba is giving yad pyar. So, to all those who everywhere who maintain zeal and enthusiasm for doing service, to those who constantly remain merged in love for the one Father, to those who constantly experience success by using the elevated methods in every action, to those who constantly experience themselves to be world benefactors and who remain busy in doing service with their elevated good wishes and pure feelings in every thought and word, to the constantly tireless server children who are like the Father, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Okay, so there the Murli ends, and now Baba is giving or a meeting groups. So let's read two groups today, and then the remaining we can take it up tomorrow. So Baba is meeting the first group. Do you experience yourself to be elevated karma yogi souls? So this group, Baba is, meeting the group and then discussing about the karma yogi. Okay, so do you experience yourself to be elevated karma yogi souls? Baba is asking them. A karma yogi soul constantly experience the instant fruit of action in a natural way. Karma yogis, a soul, right? They experience that instant fruit of action, natural way, right? So, um, okay, the instant fruit is now Baba is saying, what is that instant fruit? Happiness and power. So, a karma yogi soul means one who experiences the instant fruit of happiness and power. The Father constantly enables you, children, to attain the instant fruit. 1 minute you perform the action, and while performing the action, you experience happiness and power. Right? 1 minute you perform the action, and while performing action, you experience happiness and power. So that's what you get when you become a karma yogi. So constantly continue to move forward with the awareness. I am such a karma yogi soul. So Baba is saying to maintain that awareness all the time. Moving forward, I am a karma yogi, right? I experience yoga while performing action, and as a result, I experience happiness and power, right, in my action. And now Baba is meeting the second group. By doing unlimited service, you automatically experience unlimited happiness. So Baba is bringing out to become a unlimited, to do unlimited service, right? And therefore you get unlimited happiness. Okay, so Baba is asking, do you not? Right, so by doing unlimited service, you automatically experience unlimited happiness. Do you not? The unlimited Father gives you all rights to the unlimited. Right, the Father is unlimited, and the inheritance is also unlimited. Right, and the happiness is also unlimited, and the service is also unlimited. So Baba says the unlimited Father gives you all rights to the unlimited. As the fruit of unlimited service, you automatically receive the unlimited fortune of the kingdom. When you serve while stable in an unlimited stage, the good wishes that you receive from those of whom you become instruments definitely give you the experience of power and happiness. Okay, when you when you survive stable in an unlimited stage. Now Baba is saying unlimited stage. The good wishes that you receive from those for whom you become instruments, right, definitely give you the experience of power and happiness. While sitting in one place, you receive the fruit of unlimited service. With this unlimited intoxication, accumulate in your unlimited account and continue to move forward. So, Baba says, experience with this unlimited intoxication. So, there should be unlimited intoxication when you do this unlimited service. And then, therefore, you accumulate the unlimited account and continue to move forward. Everything is unlimited. So, Baba used this unlimited word with so many other things: unlimited, right? Unlimited service, unlimited happiness, unlimited father, right? Unlimited service, unlimited fruit, unlimited intoxication, unlimited account, right? So, yeah. So I think then, so we'll let's stop the Murli here and uh, because it's a three-part Murli, so we'll continue the third part tomorrow. Okay, so because we have to keep some part for tomorrow also. So let's sit in Baba's remembrance for some time and then we'll come back and share our takeaways for today. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So, um, so feel free to unmute and share your takeaways for today from this Murli. So Baba gave different methods for us to remember Baba, right? Different this knowledge is for us to bring out different methods to remember Baba so that our laziness will go when we have new fresh food every day, right? So that's how Baba is giving this knowledge for entertaining us, right? When you experience variety in yoga, right? Your laziness and your sleep, all that will disappear.
Om Shanti Gujit Bhai.
Yeah, Om
Yeah,
Shanti.
Baba in the initial line itself hits a six. He says, knowledge itself is entertaining. So that is an amazing line. Baba in fact gives several examples, different comparisons, and makes the knowledge very simplified and understandable to everyone. That's where the entertaining factor in the knowledge itself is existing. I but Baba clarifies this as well that is very good. And Baba tells you have to sometime be in the seed stage, sometimes on the top of the kalpa tree, and sometimes on the heart throne of Baba. These are different methods to experience yoga. So this is how one should be able to make their yoga entertaining. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Yeah, thank you, Vinod Pai. Yes. So yes, so we have to entertain us by applying different knowledge. So that's going to help us in remembrance because we can't remember the same method every day, right? So that's going to take us to sleep or lazy doing yoga, right? So different knowledge points gives us different experience. Yeah, thank you for sharing that beautiful point.
Om Shanti Pichitpai.
Yeah, Shanti Javan. Yes, go ahead.
No, I was just churning when I was churning yesterday. Then Manoj Bhai was just saying, like about being infectious and trying to go into expanse. I was just asking Brahma Baba, I said, what is this games you play sometimes really making me ask such questions? Then, I had a very beautiful answer from Brahma Baba. Even if you sit in, I told Brahma Baba, don't just give me the touching, give the touching to everyone. You know what happens? See, when the Gyan in 1936, when Shiv Baba entered Brahma Baba, he just said, Haji, okay, I'm ready. And then he kept Baba kept giving him the knowledge, and this Brahma Baba kept writing. Poor thing, he didn't even know what is this knowledge, is this correct, nothing, no justification, nothing. He kept writing, and it went off for reading. And then the story also goes, Mama used to wait at the door, and when Baba finished it, that all this took place at 2 o'clock, huh? And Mama used to take those mood things and she used to read it. There was not, no one ever said, Ye kya ho raha hai? From where is it coming? Is the source correct? Nothing. It was just read. And of course, people who didn't believe in it, in the veracity of it, they left and went. So this was how Brahma Baba really got the knowledge. Poor thing, he never coined like our constitution makers did, he didn't do. Then after he left his body also, when he became Avyakt, there also he was the secondary soul. Shiv Baba comes from Paramdham, comes down to subtle world, tells Brahma, come on, get ready. We have to again go down. And even in that Murli, even though he in between he speaks, he gives his views, especially when it's about children. But even there you see the dominant constitution writer was Shiv Baba. So that's why I think maybe he didn't have chance to ask Shiv Baba anything. Where he will ask? He never gave him time to ask. Every time he was inside him. So Brahma Baba also, I asked him, why you, when I am asking you such questions, didn't you have such kind of things to ask? So maybe now when the children ask him, Brahma Baba is making the children, okay, now you can find out, you children chant the Murli. Now you got the Murli, no chant. This is what was the conversation which was going on between me and Brahma Baba after the Murli. And I liked it. This is what is the Vidhata. See, he is not the Brahma Baba, poor person. He was just that pen. And he used to write whatever came. And sometimes they used to say Brahma Baba used to feel so tired, he used to go off to sleep. Shiv Baba used to continue writing it. So if you see the one source, the one person is this. And think about us. When we took the knowledge, I still remember I was so adamant about my upbringings and my family as in bhakti and all. I said, oh, this is all just repetition. But what was that which made us really take that that Vidhata as Shiv Baba, and we have just accepted it, taken it. Of course, some of us who don't accept, we are a little flexible in this. That's why that thing is called a Shrimat. It only comes from one Shiv Baba, no poor Brahma Baba. He is just a Haji master. So that's why I think, Bijit Bhai, Brahma Baba is making us ask all this and these are Murlis. I don't know, I just thought I should share this and all. And now
Okay. Yeah.
coming to today's Murli, see this entertaining you sing. I asked Brahma Baba, how do you used to remember Shiv Baba? The question of your remembrance wasn't there at all because he was 24 by 7 with you. So how did you remember? Because sometimes he also used to say, "मैं भी कभी कभी भूल जाता हूँ जब खाना खाने का समय I don't know." So that remembrance also, because Baba says follow Brahma. So I was just thinking today when it was read about this. entertainment, what you mentioned over here, what is that entertainment? Because for Baba, Shiv Baba was the only one guest in his body. How to entertain? Why Baba says entertain? Very small example. If you sit down and there are two kinds of remembrance. One is remembrance to absolve your sins. One is remembrance in the form of heart-to-heart conversation. So again, your remembrance when you're sitting, if you just say, I am a point of light, I'm a dot, I'm a dot, I'm a dot, and then you'll and then you'll go to Paramdam and then you'll get lost there. So that is like, when you need what you say, volcanic remembrance. But if you really want to enjoy the Gyan, that's why I think Baba is speaking about entertaining. Otherwise, see the whole Gyan, if you see, starting from I'm a dot, Baba is a dot, drama is a dot, cycle is a dot, and then he goes down to power so beautifully. We have so many chapters, so many things we can entertain ourselves. So that's why I think Baba is giving this way, think something about the seed stage and all. But to apply it in remembrance, especially in Amrit Vela, because Amrit Vela remembrance is not dot and all. You must listen to Vedanti Ben's class. How does she spend her 3:30 to 5 in that heart-to-heart conversation, that merging and all that? So there are different ways of remembrance. I like the way this seed stage and then suddenly stage, but just to say, remembrance is flexible. So it's something very interesting. I think each of us, we have our own way of remembrance. But remembrance, there is one thing in Baba's Gyan, it should absolve sins. There has to be some fixity, there has to be something. So I don't think it is always Ramanikta. There also has to be some maturity in remembrance. Om Shanti.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Very well said. Yes, so remembrance with the different points will definitely keep our intellect fresh and happy, right? That is another thing. So, which using that, we can keep ourselves entertained, we can keep ourselves fresh, we can keep ourselves from sleeping, falling into sleep, right? And of course, laziness and your uh, churning is also will happen the more you understand the different aspects of knowledge, so that will eventually make us powerful also. Very nice. Thank you, Girija Ben, for sharing that. Any other points by anyone else? Uh, and Baba also mentioned about the Madhuban Nivasis. Right, so Madhuban Nivasis, they are on the world stage. Right, so Baba says Madhuban is a unique dome, right, where every thought, word, action, everything that they do spreads everywhere. Even any Brahmin you take, any corner of the world, right? When they hear Madhuban, right? Oh, Madhuban and Baba, that's really pleasing, right?
Jitbai, as no
Hmm.
one is there, I just want to even share about this Madhuban you were telling. See, this
Hmm.
is the place where God descends. See, if that way you see, I was just thinking, what about Sindh, Hyderabad, where actually from 1936 to 1950, Shiv Baba descended in the body of Brahma and the Murli was written. I was just asking Baba, okay, Madhuban is the place where you actually came and then it became known. But what was that period from 1936 to 1950 in Pakistan, Sindh? And so, what is that place? What can we take it? Because that is where the constitution was made. That is where these beautiful 324 or 27 jewels were given. So what was that place? That's what even I was about thinking. Yes, Madhuban is the place. I don't know if you know about the news. Now they have called Madhuban as Abu Raj. They have renamed the place, I heard, as Abu Raj. So it is definitely the place, because this is the place where God comes down. I used to think, when I was in Dubai, if Badramani comes, which part of the sky is Babdada coming down, and how does he reach Madhuban? Like, can you see anything in the sky, the subtle world and all? So that way for God to drop and in Madhuban is definitely special. But as you were mentioning, in Madurai, we call it as Aira Kala Mandapam. So when one pillar you do know, ding ding, it goes on to the other one. But in Madhuban, honestly, I tried to find out, as Baba is mentioning in the Murli, this is 1988 Murli. So I don't know how was Madhuban at that time. So what is this kind of dome which Baba is talking about? I agree with Bab Dada. It is one of the best Teethstan, and people will go there. And that is why it's very close to heart. We all know it. When we go to Madhuban and we somewhere, some corner we sit, you can experience Shiv Baba. You can really feel. I think that's the speciality of Madhuban. But for that, that's why going to Madhuban, the purity to be observed, the principles to be followed, and to go on Madhuban and not see people staying there, but the atmosphere. It's electrifying. That's why even you must see in Baba's room what they do. They keep water bottles in front of Brahma Baba's photo and feel that it is charged. And earlier there were a group who went to Madhuban, tachyons. They could find tachyons in all the places. Madhuban is really a special place, and I think that's what Baba has emphasized, but we have still not realized it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Right. So Madhuban, I did not hear this. Abu Raj. First time I'm hearing. Okay. Abu Raj. So so you're saying they're renaming the place. Okay.
Oh, it just
Um,
came in a WhatsApp from that. They have this breaking news in Godlywood Studios.
okay. Okay.
From there, I can send it to you if you want. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we know Madhuban is a very special place for Brahmin. So living in Madhuban means living in the global stage, because that's a stage, and every actions there, right, that echoes to the whole throughout the world. At least everyone, all the Brahmins would know, right? Because any changes is happening in the family, that also the direction, the Srimad comes from Madhuban, right? So, and I think Brahma Kumaris is one of the powerful network in the world, right? Because their senders is all around 147 countries, right? So if if they have to give a instruction to all these countries in one way or the other, right? If any changes or anything, this is possible, right? Because they have the most powerful connection and most powerful network. And so the sound echoes like in a doom everywhere. So Madhuban, so what is the speciality of Madhuban? Madhuban Baba comes, right? Madhuban Baba is the special, the meeting takes place between Madhuban and you brought out Girija in 1936 to 1950, that the constitution was really made in Pakistan, Sindh, Hyderabad. But I think Madhuban is special because Madhuban is the place where Brahma Baba and the Dadis, everybody became Samban Sampur, right? So that's where they have become perfect. So I think that is why Madhuban is very special. Why that's why it could be one reason why Papa is not bringing out the name of Karachi. I'm just thinking.
No, there is, it will come. If you remember, the Sakar Murlis, we are only reading the five Murlis. Every other Murli has been buried over there because they could not carry it over there. But such secrets, seniors know, but we are not aware of it. But there has to be Bijit Bhai something about that place, the first place where he says, Shivoham, Shivoham, and he come there. That's why sometimes the word Pakistan, no, they say it's pure place or something. That's how it used to give. But just see for Pakistan's thing to have that kind of thing that God descended in the body and that place was over there. So definitely, I think later we'll come to know. And even in this Madhuban, I don't know. Do you hear? See, Baba has given two titles. He said world stage and dome. But honestly, I'm telling you, only when I sit in total this can I experience it. So that's why Baba says in the final moments, when final is coming, that time this dome will work. The dome will start working. The dome will really come into action in the final moments when everyone will run to Madhuban. I think the dome will work only at that time.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Think there are some murlis also around that, I guess, because Baba said even if someone try, everyone will realize at some point Baba has come, right? And then when people realize it, all want to get to Madhuban because it's a place where God descended. So everybody, all dharmatmas, everybody look for God. So and God is only one. So definitely they all try, and by then it will be too late and nobody can get anywhere because all transportation, everything might have stopped at that time. So, and then, right, then nobody will be able to reach Madhuban. So it will be too late. So that will be the time where Baba will put up that too late board. Okay. All right. So if
I
no
have a
other,
question for Vinod Bhai, if
Mhm.
it's okay. Do you think this remembrance, Vinod Bhai, as an entertainment is really good? I think it should be a fixity thing. See, he's a doctor. He knows, there are certain things, what we call it as fixed syllabus. You cannot be flexible in it. Do you 100% say that remembrance as an entertainment which Baba has given? Or don't you think Baba is being too flexible with us? Have we children become so loose? Vinod Bhai, you were saying that you liked this various days and made it entertaining. Do you think remembrance must be so entertaining? If Vinod Bhai could share.
Yeah, Sister Shanti, thank you for the question. I think, you know, Papa's said, for example, even music has different ragas. Dance has various adavus. You know, the knowledge also has a various form of explanation. So it brings creativity and your own originality and naturalness that is there in oneself. The beauty of the soul itself comes out once a person expresses himself. So the entertaining mode is a different way of remembering Baba. However, you experience the same power, the same virtues in a different method. So once shared, the other person can go through those forms and see, yes, this is also a method to regain the powers, the virtues. So I think entertainment is a good thing. It regenerates you. It brings in a different zeal, different enthusiasm in one. I think Baba is not wrong in saying that there are various methods that can make you feel good once you go into yoga. I think it is good. Fair enough.
No, why I asked you is I remember this visualization, what was started was to make thing entertaining. That was just see, even when I sit on the top of the world or I sit on the top of the tree or I'm It's just a visualize. I am Nure Ratan sitting in Baba's eyes, or I'm on his shoulders. It was just visualization. If you ask me, even I liked that visualization because it brought about a emotional connection. It brought about something, your the mercury of your remembrance goes up. Fine. But I feel there has to be a little aspect which Sachin Bhai always says, focused visualization, not just plain visualization. Otherwise, it will become an animation. I'm a seed, I'm going to the tree. It will become like an animated kind now with AI and all. If you see everything, even our remembrance will become like that. So that focus is lost, I feel. It was just mine. I was everything. I'll sit on the top of the world and the angels and all are there. I'm going as angels with Brahma Baba. I feel it's becomes more as a visualization. But I thought it should be more. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just thought there has to be a little bit of focused visualization.
Focused visualization means you should be aware of what you have to, where you have to reach, or what you have to become. Is it, or what? Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
No, see, you know what is visualization? Visualization is, it's just, I call it as a Mickey Mouse game, an animation. See, if I think I'm a seed, imagine we have such this big body and all now, thinking me to be a seed. And then the whole population is in the form of branches or in the form of fruits. Fine. That is just to enter that thing of the seed stage. For that, visualization is okay. But once I know I am a seed, I have to go to the specialities of that seed. What are the powers of the seed? And what is the role of the seed, which is I, along with the father? And how I'm going to go in this kalpa and move. So, visualization is just an entry to go into that concept. See, even if I have to go and sit on the globe, what globe are you going to take? Where are you going to sit? If it's so, it's just a kind of animation which was tried out in when we used to get this guiding meditations and all. It was just given so that to give you the thing to understand. Otherwise, it was so abstract, sitting on the globe and all. So once that visualization you got, you're a seed. What is just see the seed? What is it in a tree? How does the tree grow? So that power, that thing is what we should have focus on rather than just going to the picturesque part of it. So when that focus on the specialities of that particular animation, even when you're sitting on the top of the globe, you never sit alone. We sit with definitely with Brahma Baba. And what you'll do sitting alone, from where you'll get what? So that's where we expect the light from up to come. So that is visualization. Once that is done, the process is focused. That's what I feel. And I like this is what Sachin Bhai had spoken about. Focused this when he spoke about, there is a very good class which he calls us at Sankalp activation, how to really activate the thoughts through visualization. So that is focused visualizing. I don't know. I don't know for whom Baba has given the Murli, maybe for people who sleep and all, but a little I was just saying, Baba, don't you think you're really making the rules to this? Make a little focus, Baba. Final moments are coming. It's just an opinion, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, wonderful. Mm. Yeah, so it's more of experiencing the soul qualities going deep. Okay, so I think, yeah, thank you for that wonderful sharing. And so I think we'll have a short meditation and then close the session for today. So let's sit in remembrance and, remember Baba in seed stage or angelic stage, however you wish. And we'll close the session for today. Om Shanti. Sit and remember Baba. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall connect again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, you all have a beautiful day. Om Shanti.